Someone around you might be manipulating you, and the scary part is you probably don't even realize it. Manipulation isn't always obvious. In fact, the most effective tactics are often subtle, emotional, and easy to miss. In this video, we'll break down 7 common psychological signs someone may be trying to manipulate you and how to recognize them. The first sign is guilt tripping. Manipulative people often make you feel guilty for things that aren't your fault. For example, they might say things like, "I guess I just care more than you do." This shifts the blame onto you, even when you did nothing wrong. Psychologically, guilt is a powerful emotional trigger. When someone feels guilty, they're more likely to comply just to relieve that feeling. But awareness is key. If someone constantly makes you feel guilty without a clear reason, take a step back and question it. And the next sign is something most people don't notice at all. They twist your words. Manipulators often take what you say and distort it to fit their narrative. You might say something simple, but they reinterpret it in a way that makes you look bad. Over time, this creates confusion and even self-doubt. This tactic is sometimes linked to something called gaslighting, where a person slowly makes you question your own reality. If you find yourself constantly explaining what you really meant, that's a red flag. The third sign is playing the victim. Instead of taking responsibility, manipulators position themselves as the one being hurt, even when they're clearly at fault. For example, they might say, "I can't believe you would do this to me." This shifts the focus away from their behavior and onto your reaction. It's a way of controlling the situation emotionally. Recognizing this pattern helps you stay grounded and not get pulled into unnecessary guilt. Now, this next one is subtle, but extremely powerful. They give fake compliments. At first, it sounds positive, but there's usually a hidden negative behind it. For example, "You're actually smarter than I thought." It may seem harmless, but it plants doubt. This is called a backhanded compliment. It lowers your confidence just enough to make you more influenceable. Pay attention to how compliments make you feel. If they leave you confused instead of uplifted, there's likely an underlying intention. They create urgency. Manipulators often pressure you to make quick decisions. They might say things like, "You need to decide right now." This removes your ability to think clearly. Psychologically, urgency triggers stress. And when people are stressed, they're more likely to make impulsive decisions. A simple way to protect yourself is to pause. If someone is rushing you, ask yourself why. The next sign is one of the most dangerous and often overlooked. They isolate you. Manipulative people may slowly distance you from friends, family, or support systems. They might say things like, "They don't really care about you like I do." Over time, this makes you more dependent on them and easier to control. Healthy relationships encourage connection, not isolation. If someone tries to limit your support system, that's a serious warning sign. The final sign is making you doubt yourself. This is one of the most powerful manipulation tactics. They subtly question your decisions, your memory, or your judgment. You might hear things like, "Are you sure that's what happened?" Over time, this creates insecurity. And when you doubt yourself, you're more likely to rely on them for validation. But your thoughts and experiences are valid. Trusting yourself is one of the strongest defenses against manipulation. Manipulation doesn't always look obvious. It often shows up in small, repeated behaviors that slowly affect how you think and feel. The more aware you are of these patterns, the easier it becomes to recognize them and protect yourself. If you found this helpful and want to learn more about psychology and human behavior, subscribe to Mind Tactics for more insights like this.